Women escaping domestic violence can now access $5,000 federal payments.
Here's a summary of the article.
The escaping violence payment was announced in the May budget as part of a $1.1 billion women's safety package of programs. 1 in 6 women experiences partner violence in Australia, compared to 1 in 17 men, according to the Australian Bureau of Statistics. Minister for Women's Safety Anne Ruston said the payments will help address the financial barriers that may stop women leaving violent relationships. Uniting Care Australia National Director Clywen Little said the payment will help women to access some of the essentials needed to create a safe home for themselves and their children. The Uniting Care Network has extensive experience supporting victim survivors of domestic, family and sexual violence, and staff would leverage that knowledge to provide a wrap-around service for women and their children, Ms. Little said. We believe that all people, especially women and their children, have the right to live freely and without fear, and this payment is an important step forward to ending violence against women and their children. The Red Heart campaign, which tracks every known Australian woman and child killed as a result of murder, manslaughter or neglect, estimates 42 women have allegedly been killed due to violence in Australia this year.
This post received a score of 9,500, with an upvote ratio of 93%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Title is incorrect. The payments are available to any gender.
Thanks for clarifying. Good on Australia. This bill will doubtless save many lives. Should be worldwide.
Finally some good press coming out of Australia, smiley face. We need this in America. Domestic violence has been getting much more common since before COVID.
Sigh. I was really hoping this was in America. I know a woman whose life is basically falling apart because she cut out her abuser who used the support he provided as leverage to ensure he'd be able to keep abusing her. She's definitely going to lose her home and have her car repossessed. $5,000 would help her a bit.
This was why I couldn't leave my abusive relationship. Was almost homeless. It's been 3 years and I am still financially struggling, but I did manage to get my car back after my ex stole it, so that was a small victory.
It's about time. I'm going through this right now for the first time in my life. I have never been so scared.
The US should seriously consider this over here as well.
Australia really leading the way here.
So some conservatives, Russians, someone are pushing a campaign to save Australia from totalitarianism. Our conservative and all those numpties marching in NYC can fuck right off. We had temporary inconvenience and saved tens of thousands of citizens from death. Helping victims of crime and disease is abhorrent to our conservative and their apparatchiks apparently.
Thanks. I was wondering why anyone would downvote that comment. God forbid people try to help others in need. Oh, the horror.
Honest question, what level of proof is required?
It's right there in the article. In my opinion, no evidence should be needed for the non-monetary part of the support. Emotional abuse is abuse as well, and difficult to document. The Netflix show Made really shows how difficult it is and savvy someone needs to be to complete the administrative maze of DV support. Highly recommend it.
So while other countries are doing good for women, my country is playing Handmaid's Tale woman facepalming.
Well done, Australia.
Women only. Very sexist.
The article is sexist. Actually, every article one can find about the payment is sexist. The actual payment plan, government service, is not. The Escaping Violence Payment, EVP, is available for anyone who has recently left or is leaving their violent partner.
So if my GF and I schedule a cage match, we can make out with $10K?
Which one of you is going to be Mankind and which is playing Undertaker?
Motherfucker, don't tell me you aren't aware that in 1998, The Undertaker threw Mankind off hell in a cell and plummeted 16 feet through an announcer's table. It was not a cage match, sir.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.